All right. I think we are live. Hello, everyone. How's it going? And welcome back. I've just been struggling for the last 10 minutes to try and set up a restream. So it goes to YouTube and then basically restreams that and encodes it into Twitch. So the bandwidth isn't coming from my side, but on restream side, which would have helped things with things like buffering and making sure it's keeping up with the YouTube side and stuff like that, but I couldn't figure it out, not in time, and I was just kind of faffing around and it just wasn't working. So yeah, we are back. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream, and today we are continuing with our Epirus campaign. Let's just get this started. How have you all been? Welcome, Nautilus, King of Sparta, Chuck, and frackin' Gaius Baltar. Oh, dude, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Welcome, man. Good to have you here. I am also live on Twitch. If you guys didn't know, I have a Twitch as well, and I'm trying to like slowly grow the community a little bit on the Twitch side, you know, for various moments like this when I'm live streaming. Both platforms work totally okay, whatever your preference is. If you prefer Twitch, I'm there as well. The link in the video description should work this time. And yeah, so yeah, I'm live there as well. Hopefully this time it's a little bit better than the first episode where things were buffering and stuttering a bit. I'm hoping it's a bit better. So yeah, there is that as well. If you want to follow me there, go ahead. I'd appreciate all and everything, and you guys are awesome. So whatever you do, it's you just know I'm very grateful. Hey Pro on Twitch, by the way. Hello. Welcome back. Lovely little campaign starting up here again with Epirus. And yes, this is Epirus. So, much better streaming time for my man. At least I can watch you on company time. Nice. Definitely. Frackin' Guy Spalter. Always, man. And Kaiser79 and Storm Tomati. Hey, guys. Any updates on the Dauntless Days mod? Not at the moment. I know they are working on updating the kind of mechanics, the foundation of the game mechanically. They're doing a lot of updates for kind of just basic mechanics, you know, but they're also working on finishing the factions as well mechanically. So all of that is happening. You know, the campaign map is there, you know, rosters are there. It's just making the campaign actually work, you know. So that's what they're working on at the moment. Yo, Dr. Bangrim. Yes, this is the newest update of DEI at Impera. Lots of changes to battle mechanics. Some of the unit rosters have had a bit of a reskin as well, I know. Actually, let's just bring it up really quick. Hold on, let's have a quick look. DEI at Impera Rome 2. If you guys didn't know, DEI has a website, and it's a pretty good website, actually. I'm always really impressed whenever I'm there. And they always post about their latest updates there as well. So yeah, this is an update that came out about 10 days ago. Lots of changes to battles, so longer knockdown time, smaller adjustments to things like morale, anti-cav bonus, melee penalties to flank and rear defense, some kind of buffs to elephant and chariot charging as well. The Nabateans have been overhauled with new units, some stat tweaks, full visual overhaul to all of the units as well. So big unit roster change to the Nabateans. The AI Dacian roster has been changed as well. So Dacia, yeah, has been kind of changed up from an AI perspective. Unit changes have happened to specific units. So unit cards to Germanic and Boii units have been changed up. New sword, axe, mix, weapon entries for various barbarian units, which is interesting. What else? Lugii recruitment options have been changed up. Some unit changes to them as well. Cappadocian Lancers, yada yada. So kind of minor unit changes here and there. And then on the campaign, they've done some fixing to the population system. So it wasn't working in multiplayer games, which is quite cool. You know, quite cool that there are changes still happening for multiplayer. Changed the AI behavior for Greek colonies, preferring liberating over subjugating, or subjugating over occupying. So they should hopefully occupy a bit more now and be more defensive, apparently, the Greek colonies, that is. And then adjusted some siege army traditions and and character skills. This is an interesting one. Removed empire maintenance reduction from dignitaries and replaced it with new skills. I didn't notice it in the last episode, but this is a big one because dignitaries, whenever I was using them in DEI, I would really use them for empire maintenance. You know, if you have 3 dignitaries, each of them reducing maintenance by, say, 6-8%, that's huge, you know? If you're a large multi-province empire, that's at least 5,000-6,000 at least in income that you're getting back. So the fact that you can't do that with dignitaries is a big change. It basically forces you to focus on generals and developing their empire maintenance skills. Changed various building effects. A lot of these are very vague as well. Yeah, so I can't really describe exactly what they do. Lowered total admiral fleets allowed at higher imperium levels. Fixed Magna Graecia having, Medea Magna having the wrong weather settings, the province there. Some changes to Rise of the Republic campaign. Obviously, you all know, if you don't know already, there have been lots of DEI additions thanks to the modder summary for Rise of the Republic. So some more changes there, unit changes, factions recruiting navies properly now as well, things like that. And then a variety of smaller fixes as well. Things like, you know, Parthia's faction select government description being fixed. Secession and Civil War factions having wrong commander entries, you know, things like that. So as far as like DEI updates go, I would say it's probably a more minor one. It's not a major update. There are lots of big, interesting changes there. Nabataean unit rosters and some AI behavior changes, population mechanics working the way it was intended. So there are good stuff there, but I would say in terms of just general content additions, it seems a bit more minor, I think, compared to previous updates. Hello, Magister Militum, welcome, and Salazius. Hello, welcome on the Twitch. As I said before, if you didn't know, I have a Twitch channel. You can go and follow me there as well if you like. But let's get into the... Okay, hold on. Shout out to King of Sparta's mom, first and foremost. Always use the website to go through the unit rosters and decide what to play. Me too, man. The website is so good. Rome is looking beautiful. The Etruscans must be happy temporarily. Yes, we're going to get into what exactly is going on here in a second. Termi, what do you think of my people? I do like your people, King of Sparta. I do very much. Dignitaries were very meta. Attila is amazing. Please make an Empire PUA Ottoman campaign. Would love to. Definitely. Shout out to the Carthaginians who wiped out the entire Epirus fleet and captured the flagship of Heptares at the Straits of Messina in 276 BC. Well, that's not cool. We don't want that. Hey, Ken C, what's up, man? Can you give me some tips on the naval warfare against Carthage, Bach BG? Yes. I mean, if you're talking about just pure battles, I always go for ramming when it comes to Rome versus Carthage or Carthage versus Rome. Always ram your opponents, I find, and have at least a few navies, like as Rome, for example, having 2 navies around here and here to intercept those armies trying to land on Sicily, I find are really good. They don't even need to be full navies either. They can be like half stacks. As long as you can get away from the Carthaginian navies in time and just take out their armies. That's kind of how I would play as Rome. I haven't played as Carthage very much, to be honest, in DEI. So I don't know what the answer would be in terms of Carthage and how to deal with Rome. I need to do more of that in future. Any Kush updates? Not that I've seen. And DB just bought Medieval 2 for $6 on the Steam sale. Nice. Not King of Sparta's mom. No, I know, man. I was just kidding. Term, I have advice, sir. Sure. Give me. What would you like to say, Term? Are we sure it wasn't her? Will you cover the Rome Anno game? Oh man, I'd love to. Why not? Right. So just to recap what happened in the first episode of this campaign. So what we got up to was essentially we had Apollonia here and Taris, and Rome being Rome and us being Epirus. The first thing we needed to focus on really is taking Rome out, which is what we did. So we came down south and we destroyed their first initial army around here in the outskirts of Beneventum. Then we sent one army down to Cosentia and reconquered that from the pesky Romans. And then we went up to destroy the Romans in Beneventum as well. So a key little battle here, which was nice. And then we swiftly went up to besiege Rome. We took over Rome quite easily, I would say, and then just basically hankered our way up to Asculum, took over Asculum, and then liberated Ariminum. So Ariminum is now with our kind of allies, Gallia Togata, and the Romans are in full retreat with a 3-unit navy here left in the upper Adriatic. Now, I've just realized that this navy can just come down to Asculum and take it back. We want to avoid that because they can just go in there and take it without besieging it. We want to avoid that from happening, stop that from happening. And I think how we're going to do that is get rid of the general there and just recruit one in Asculum really quickly. That's fine. We could just have him stationed in the city. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. I haven't played DEI and Rome 2 really, generally, in a while, but I'm pretty sure if this navy came back down and attacked Asculum, it would just take it. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, either way, we're avoiding that. We've got some buildings that we're building in these provinces as well to restore some economic outputs across, I think all of our cities. And that's kind of what I want to focus on. So we're going to try and build up a little bit more and then probably take the fight to Carthage, at least to secure Sicily. If we can get Panormos and Acragas, I'll be happy. We don't need to worry about Carthage all that much. Probably. And then we can decide, having a much larger income, pushing Carthage back. I might focus on Greece. Taking Larissa and Pella would be amazing, actually, because then we'll have Macedonia, which is a very high income province in the game. And they're just nice cities to have. I mean, Pella is a beautiful, beautiful city on the map. And it'll lead us to having a navy maybe in the Aegean. We can discover new factions over here to have some relations with. Maybe develop an army in Greece to take over Athens and Sparta. Maybe. I kind of like these factions. Having them around is always more interesting, I feel like. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. We'll see. The main kind of meal of today's episode is going to be Carthage. They have an army just south of Cosentia, so I'm kind of worried about what they're going to do next. Cultural conversion, no, I don't want that. Authority. Let's go with this one and get the tax rate in the province. Yeah, and then I think we're gonna end the turn. I don't think there's anything really else to do. These armies have all done their work, haven't they? Maybe, in fact, we can get rid of some of the mercenary units that we have here. Ekote Samnitiki, we can get rid of that. The rest of these are native. And over here, we don't have any either, so that's fine. Roman little champion there. We should be good to go from now on. So, Termi, how you know my mom? You know, man. I have a lot of fans. Oh my gosh. Yep, here comes Carthage. Right, so Carthage has come a-knockin'. This is a very difficult battle. Mainly because of the cavalry. I mean, everything else you can kind of deal with, but they've got 7 units of cavalry. You know what? I'm probably gonna lose this, but I want to fight it because I want to cause as much damage as possible. I've got the other 2 armies up north near Rome, and I'm gonna bring them down south to take on Hannibal at Cosentia. But yeah, I think using the choke points, causing as much damage is going to be really important here. It's fun that most Epirus campaigns end up with players fully moving shop to Italy. Yeah, that often happens. I feel like that's kind of what I want to avoid here. I want to expand in Italy, but also shift a bit of focus over to Greece as well. I look like Selim III. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Hello, Herostrates. Carthage for the win. Come on, guys. And then over on the Twitch. Hello, everyone on the Twitch. Insularis Draco when? Actually, that's a good point. I'd love to play Insularis Draco again. That is an excellent point. But, hello, Topagolist. Is it hot in UK terms? It actually kind of is, guys. I went on a run. I am a runner. I do run earlier today, and it was extremely warm. I got a little flustered. I'm not gonna lie, little bit flustered. Right, so yes, I think they can come up this little hill here, not heel. So we're gonna yeah, we're gonna try and yeah, they can come from there as well. Okay, why don't we just spread out a little bit more here. No, that doesn't quite work. Okay, what we'll do then is we'll put all 3 of the pikemen front and center, and we'll just spread them out a little bit to make sense. Try and box these guys in on the incline. Look at these guys. That's actually quite funny. It works though, because they're gonna trap them on this steep incline, right? So it kind of does work. I just need to angle it a little bit better on this side as well. Yeah, so that would be ideal, probably. And then we'll have these guys in the middle here as well. And then we'll have these guys on this flank. I think this should be pretty good. I don't think they're going to be able to get through this quite easily. And then the general... The general... What are we going to do with this? He doesn't have any... Oh, he kind of does, actually. Yeah, we'll keep him there for now. What we want is the archers. So the pikemen are going to stop the cavalry. I'm hoping. And the archers are going to have to come behind everyone and shoot them from behind. So, what are we going to do here? Wonder if we can like hide them. I mean, the AI is going to know where they are, but yeah, maybe we can hide them a little bit somehow. And then I think I'm just going to use the mob to draw them out away from the front line, away from this flank over here. The rest of the mob is going to hold them off if they actually do make their way over here. I think. But let's see what happens. Nothing is guaranteed in this game. These guys are hidden. Got this capture point here, which they're definitely going to go for, of course. Wonder if I can draw the cav in straight into the pikes here. If I can get them all to see these guys and try and charge towards them into the pikes. That would be kind of cool. You know what? No, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to use a mob here as a buffer in case they do get in there. Please don't go after my archers. Here comes the cav, charging straight in. Oh my god, they are getting destroyed. Okay, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. No panic, no panic. We're getting kills. We are getting kills. We're losing men as well, but we're getting kills. That's what's important here. These guys, these AI units here are trying to get around these corners a little bit. Okay, so all the cav is committed now, sort of. They're looking a bit worse for wear. They've lost a bunch of units here. 182. My mob over on the back is dying, but at least they're soaking up the ranged attack from these cav units, which is totally fine by me.
The men are wavering.
That's okay, that's okay. 70. Yeah, we're kind of 1 for 1 at the moment with these cav units. Which is not ideal. We need to kill a bit more of them, but having all this cav dead is good for us later on, right? That's the real aim of this. Try and kill as many as we can. It doesn't matter if we lose, really. Just take out their important units, and cavalry is definitely important. Yeah, their ranged fire is doing a lot of damage as well. So just waiting for all this infantry to push through. And then hopefully we can get our archers to kick around and maybe start firing at the enemy general, take him out. That would be nice. Who is it? Hannibal? Yeah. Maybe we can take Hannibal out. Oh gosh. Okay. I think we're drawing these guys away with the archers. We totally are. That's actually not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout. I wonder if we can... try to, like, use our archers in a formation that makes sense to just take a bunch of them out. Distract them from this side. That way we can actually do some more damage here. Destroy the cav and then push forward a bit. That could be quite cool. I think that's the general, right? Yeah, that's the general. Go on, lads. Go on. Take Hannibal out. Getting some good hits. Getting some good hits. He's heavily armored, though. Where are you going? Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh, right. I see. How are we doing over here? Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I wonder if we can pull some of these mobs out. Okay, the enemy general hasn't taken a dent. I don't think. I don't think they haven't taken a single hit. Oh, they've taken. Oh, they're taking another casualty. There's casualties. Come on, guys. Get a few more shots in. Yeah. Nice. These guys are a total loss, though. I'm gonna lose them completely. How are we doing over here? Not too hot. Let's try and flank this cav unit. Oh, my cat is licking my ankle. Leia, what's up? All right, Leia. What would you do? What would you do? Come on, you can do this. You can strategize. Where are you going? Leia. All right, she wasn't feeling it. So we've lost the archers. That's okay. Where's the general? He took some casualties. That's good. That's good. Okay, these guys are starting to retreat. I wonder if I should... No, I shouldn't really push forward, should I? Because there are multiple avenues for expansion here. I'd be kind of kicking myself in the teeth if I did that. Because they're going to come straight back. All that infantry out there is just getting tired. And we should just hold our position here, I think. All right, let's get these guys back. We did okay. We did okay to cause some damage here. I like it. I like it. Looks like the AI army is just stationing itself outside the city. Wonder, maybe we should just use this as the buffer. Try and bait them in with a unit.
double. Mob, commander. Orders
Get this
understood.
mob as a buffer.
By your command.
If we can box them in here, we might just be able to kind of flank around them as well. Any units within the area of control receive a morale bonus. No, I don't think this is a good idea, guys. I forgot about that. Let's just use the hill. That's a sound strategy. Only thing is the AI army is now just kind of sitting outside the city, doing fuck all. Let's see what happens if we try and push up and take the circle back. Let's just chill out on the Attila debate, guys. We all have good intentions here. We all love total war. No one needs to win or be right. It's all good here. We all love each other. Let's just keep it at that. What is this, man? I was reading the article earlier today. Oh, here they come. Wait, where are they going? Easy. I've kind of like left these guys alone, but I think it's okay.
At speed.
I think it's okay. I want to take the cav out, get this like area early, and then focus on the infantry maybe. I'm kind of bored of like sitting back and waiting for the AI to come at me, basically. I don't want to do that.
Citizen Hoplites. Swords. Citizen Hoplites.
Let's get that morale bonus, boys.
General. Ready for orders. Quick march. Ready and waiting. Understood. Citizen Hoplites. Mob. Advance. Commander. Melee infantry ready.
Trying to take the general out over here with my general. And I could do it. I just need to get the unit in position here.
Citizen Hoplites.
Go on, mob. Take out those light missiles. Yep. Looks like Hannibal. Hannibal's not having an easy time here. Leia's disappeared.
At the double. As forward. Mob. Charge.
I'm losing my pikemen though over here.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
If I can at least take out Hannibal, I'll be happy.
Orders. Advance.
These guys are pushing through.
Citizen
Come on, lads. Stay alive. Oh, they're gonna get flanked.
Understood. Double time. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Come on. Hannibal, die, Hannibal. Ugh.
Our Our general is under attack.
Yes. Okay, at least he's retreated. I mean, that's not bad.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Mob! Orders understood.
I mean, this is a total loss, but still, I think it was quite a fun battle to start off with. Trying to defend against the might of Carthage over here.
Our men flee the field of
Yeah. Oh well. Oh, they didn't really take that many losses either. I love it. I love it. Oh well. It was good fun. I'm just checking the Twitch chat. Salazius and Dragons05, thank you for the words of confidence. Yeah. Terminator, my phone's on 2%. All right, Term. Don't know how I got lucky enough to catch 2 live streams this week. Thank you, another Armstrong. I appreciate that. You just thought you did mod spotlights. I do. I used to do a lot of live streams last year, guys, and I stopped because I just wanted the time back to work on some better quality videos, and yeah, basically that's kind of why I stopped live streaming, because I wanted to script write a bit more and make better videos. And I feel like now that I can take a bit of a back foot on that and just focus on, you know, talking to you guys, engaging with the community a little more. I wanted to live stream again, and it's always good fun to play Total War with you and stream it and just, yeah, have fun. No pressure, no, you know, gotta talk about this or that or anything like that. Just playing the game and enjoying it. Should have kept the archers behind the pikemen on flaming shot. Probably a good shout there, Storm. Gerosmeister, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I may have just missed you, but if you're still around, great to see you here. Termi, I saw your vid on changing content. Yeah, I mean, content isn't going to completely change, but it is going to be a bit different. Yeah, it's going to be a little more of me, a little more personality, a little less kind of salesman writing scripts to get you to watch and play, you know. I just want to make good videos that are fun to do again. And not that I haven't been having fun, it's just it's difficult to do all of this with the state of Total War right now. So yeah, I just want to have fun, you know. And that's what this channel is about. That's what Total War, that's what gaming is all about. No pressure, just do what you feel like doing, and if you have people that enjoy what you're doing, then great, all the better. So yeah. Well, we did our best, frackin' Gaius Baltar. Yes, we did. We frackin' did. Meister, I'm still around. Nice. How's it going, man? I've yet to check out the latest and the last update you did for Demetrius, but I definitely want to, so it's on my list. Absolutely. It's on my mind. It's on my mind. But yeah, if you're just joining, guys, welcome to the live stream. Today is episode 2 of the Epirus campaign on DEI, leading Pyrrhus to victory. We've destroyed the Romans, and in our kind of progress in that kind of side of things, Carthage has taken advantage and attacked Magna Graecia. So we've got to push south now towards Cosentia and take back our town, our lovely, beloved city. We need to take it back from the disgusting Carthaginians. And how are we going to do that? So we've got 15 units in this army with the elephants included, which is quite nice. Obviously, they're going to start building this garrison, but it's going to be slow to begin with. So what we're going to do is we're just going to buffer this army with a couple more units. I'm going to go with the cavalry and these lighter native units. We're going to leave this army in here for now, just to replenish. Yeah, and then we're going to send this one further south and attack Cosentia in the next turn. Hopefully we can get there, take out that army, and then, yeah, focus on economy, build up a couple armies here to then march on Sicily and boot Carthage off of this side of the Mediterranean. Just looking at anything we can do diplomatically.
I am sure that your way.
I would really like peace with these guys.
Because your people are known to have honor.
They ask too much. You ask too much. Oh, Torai. Or was that the RDA? Yeah, it was the Illyrians. My bad. What about the Daorsi? No, they're not going to go for it. Liguria, up on the northwest. They're not happy. We're not about to make peace with Carthage, so we'll just leave that as it is. What else? What else can we do here? There's banditry, food, foreign population, supply storage, slavery, and then Asculum. Right. I'm building the fishery in Taris at the moment, which is cool. Anything else I can do here from an agriculture? I think we'll go for the Traveler's Lodge in Taris as well. And then Apollonia, 3, banditry, some food. Maybe I'll go with the harbor here in Apollonia. Income here is quite high anyway. Actually, if we look at the income breakdown, it's... Whoa, wait, that's weird. Why is income so high if... Just interesting, it just must be taxes. Huh, okay. That's fine. We'll just keep that going there, and then, yeah, we'll focus on Carthage. I'm just going to move the agent towards Sicily. See what else is cooking down there. Is this dignitary deployed? Let's have a quick look. Yes, it is. And then Asculum is being repaired as well, so that's okay. What's our trade level, our tax levels? Not too high, which is fine. One of my generals, I think, has an increase in skill and rank. So we'll just fix this up a little bit. Gonna go that way, and we'll go Empire Maintenance with him. Banditry, Cunning, Authority. All right, cool. Just looking at the chat here. Carthago Victrix. Oh, yo, Hannibal's attacking me. He's gotten rid of his cavalry, and he's recruited some mercenary infantry. This is gonna be easy. This is gonna be very easy. Oh. Right, let's get on with it then. Carthage never landed on Roman soil the first Punic War. Shame on you, Rome would have done better. True, true. Terminator, you intend to be Basilius of Rome? I am Basilius of Rome. How do you find DEI in the late game? That's a good question. I haven't played late game DEI in a long time. I'm not gonna lie. With the nature of my content creation, you can understand that I only ever really play up to at least 80 turns, maybe 100 with most things, mods, games. And vanilla, of course, you can get to late game pretty easily, but DEI it's slowed down. There's a lot more to do, a lot more to consider. So yeah, I haven't played in a while. If I remember correctly, DEI late game. Oh man, honestly, I can't give you an answer really. It's been way too long. Yeah, sorry. It's a great question, but I don't have an answer for you. There won't be any major new content updates. Yeah, no worries, man. Definitely. Rome is alive. They're just in the middle of the Adriatic doing nothing. Would I rather give up Rome 2, Attila, or Medieval 2? My God. That is... Would I rather give up? Oh, man. I think if I had to choose... Damn you for making me choose. I would give up Medieval 2, unfortunately. I love it, and it's got some of the greatest mods ever made, but I'm a very visual person, and I prefer having more visually appealing games than not. Not that I can't enjoy them. I definitely enjoy them. I just, if I was given the choice, I would stick with Attila and Rome 2.
Ready to ride. Tarantine cavalry. For elephants. We are at your command.
Yeah, that's my answer. It's a very difficult question, though. Alucard, hello, Mark Zuckerberg. You know, you are literally the only person who's compared me to Mark Zuckerberg. I never thought about it before. A lot of people... Oh, I've forgotten a unit. A lot of people compare me to Harry Kane. I don't know if you watch the Euros or if you watch football, but yeah, I'm compared very often compared to Harry Kane, the England captain. When I was a lot younger, people used to compare me to Hugh Grant, but I think that's a bit of a stretch now. Looking at the Twitch chat. I'm glad that you do the streaming. Love your content. Forgive me if I type anything weird in English. It's not my first language. No worries, man. All good. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream over on Twitch as well. If you are, fantastic. If you haven't followed yet, give it a follow. I stream, guys, every Tuesday, Thursday, and on the weekend now. So it's a thing. I stream all the time. I am a streamer. Gonna wait for these guys to crash into the front there.
Spearmen ready for ready orders.
Four elephants!
Sarissa cavalry.
I'm just gonna wait for them to come to me, really. I don't have to do anything else.
As you command!
Move the general around a little bit.
Sarissa cavalry. Orders. Sarissa cavalry. Our orders.
Let's get the elephants up.
Your orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Nice, getting lots of kills. This light shot cav has nothing that they can throw against me at all. Yep, they're wavering. Spears are taking hits, but I'm not too worried. They're quite spread out, this enemy infantry line. But I think it should be okay. What do we have here? Medium melee, very light spearmen. What I need to make sure is I'm covering these flanks on the pikes.
Ready and waiting.
Okay, I lost some of the cavalry over there, which isn't great. Let's, as I said,
Used all its ammunition.
let's start protecting these flanks here.
Sarissa cavalry.
All right, I'm gonna go after those pikes. Enemy general charging into our elephants here, which I love, actually. That's such a fun little AI blunder there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
By your command! Tarantine cavalry! General!
Oh shit, forgot about my elephants. Get them out, guys, get them out.
We understand!
Let's go, Ellies.
Riders, advance!
Our general is under attack.
Enemy royal cavalry!
All right, so those pikes are broken. Hannibal is getting thrashed about by Sarissa cavalry, and he's dead. Ha ha! Glory to Epirus.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Here come the elephants. Oh, okay, and that's it. I think let's continue a bit, because they had a lot of infantry on these front lines. Try and whittle them down a little bit with the elephants. These people are just getting Absolutely crushed as they're running off the battlefield. All right. Lots of enemy casualties over here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Nice. This medium phalanx unit definitely needs to get destroyed. Nice. That one good. 73. 83. Yeah, these guys are still a little bit too large for my liking. Where do you think you're going, eh? I don't think so. I don't think so.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right. F in the chat for Hannibal. Poor Hannibal is lost to history now. And just a huge shout out to Z1991, long-time subscriber. Man, I remember you joining for the first time. Thank you for gifting 50 memberships on the channel. That is insane. Scotland forever. Man, I was gutted when Scotland got kicked out of the Euros the way they did. Such a bright team, and yeah, Scotland forever, absolutely. Welcome to your memberships, people. Just FYI, there's a unique role on the Discord. If you want to join the Discord and be a supporter, then I'll give that to you. Let me know if you join. The kind of basic base membership on the channel is you get some more kind of emoji on the live streams, and you get to engage with me a little more alongside your support for the channel. I want to give back to you. So, you know, if you drop into the Discord, if you ever want to play Total War with me every now and then, you know, that's basically what the membership is about. Like, I make videos and I make content and I like live stream, and that's great. But members who want to support the channel and what I do financially, I believe should have a little more access to me. You can play Total War with me. We can chat a bit more on the Discord. I can help you with things like, you know, if you're trying to get better reshade settings, things like that. That's kind of what I'm trying to do value-wise for members. So yeah, I mean, thank you so much, Z1991. That's very kind of you. And welcome, guys, to Termination. That's what I call the community. Termination, baby. Right, we're gonna ransom the captives. And then we'll start pushing to take back Cosentia. Now that the main Carthaginian army has been destroyed, we can kind of move into Sicily. And with that, my voice is starting to crack a little bit. So let's just drink a little more water. Just a couple obligatory other bits of info as well. Guys, if you don't own some of the Total War games or the DLCs, you can use my Instant Gaming affiliate link in the video description. You just click through, buy what you want for up to 90% off. I'm making a video today for next week for Shogun 2 Total War. There's a brilliant new mod out for it. And I noticed that Shogun 2 on Instant Gaming is 90% off, which is crazy. So yeah, if you want to get some of the Total War games or DLCs for cheap, go on Instant Gaming, use my link. That supports the channel as well by a wide margin. And you can buy other games there as well. I saw that Elden Ring has a bunch of discounts. Ghost of Tsushima, Helldivers 2, Manor Lords, Crusader Kings, EU4. There's some really good games there for cheap. Same goes for you guys on Twitch, by the way, if you're still there. And if you didn't know, I'm on Twitch as well, so you can follow me on Twitch. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for liking, for chatting with me. Welcome, Eduardo from Brazil. And our trade agreement with the Aetolians have been dissolved. Lots of big buffs to public order and cultural influence now, which is great. Mysteries of Eleusis. And then let's take out this army and go over to Cosentia and take it back. Cheers from Poland. Nice. Where in Poland are you from, Cheyenne?
At your command. None will escape.
All right, so Cosentia has been reconquered. Let's see, what have they done with this place? And increase the settlement level here to farming. I think we were already doing that, which is a shame, really, but that's okay. And then, yeah, we're going to, build a couple other things here while we're at it. I'm going to send this army. I'm going to send Pyrrhus up north. I think this is Pyrrhus, isn't it? No, this is Telesphorus. Okay, cool. So this is Pyrrhus. Excellent. So yeah, Telesphorus can stay up here. Get some more public order bonuses. Where is Rome? Well, there they are. Fair enough. Got more being built over there. That's cool. The Macedonians have taken Larissa, which is interesting. What is their diplomatic stance right now? So they're at war with Athens. They are expanding, which is not good for us. Definitely not good. So we'll get this army replenished, and we'll send Pyrrhus down the Basilius towards Panormos, Acragas, try and take those back. Syracuse is a client state of Carthage.
Let Zeus and all the gods smile upon our meeting, so that all may profit.
Interesting.
I am eager to hear your embassy, inspired as it undoubtedly is by the wit and... I must accept.
Cool. So that's them breaking the client state treaty. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. That way I don't have to take Syracuse straight off the bat. I can focus on Carthage, kind of consolidate this defensive area here. And then maybe, you know, Syracuse is a pretty good city, so I might take Syracuse from them. Or I might just protect them. I mean, you know, Greek city-state, we're kind of friends. Be kind of silly to backstab them, wouldn't it? Right, so public +7 there. We've got -9 here. And a -2 here. Public order wise, so character, faction, taxes. And you are deployed, aren't you? Yes, you are. We can move our agent around, so let's just get them over to Panormos, see what's going on. Eutropia. Okay, they don't have anything over here, which is really nice. That's what I want to see. Pyrrhus will get maybe 20% income from looting. That's nice. We could loot Panormos. We'll go for campaign map movements. We'll go for defensive skill. And over here, we'll go for upkeep, upkeep, cav charge. That should be nice. Anything else? All right. So we'll just do tax harvesting in Magna Graecia. And then we'll continue on. Cheers from South Korea. Sorrows from South Korea's Hannibal Falls. Which DLC should I get for Rome campaign experience? Rise of the Republic or Caesar and Gaul? Dude, I actually really like the Rise of the Republic campaign. They're both really good options. But I think Rise of the Republic is more advanced. In my opinion. It's totally personal preference though. What I'd suggest is you go and watch some gameplay videos. And take your pick. Caesar and Gaul is really interesting as well because it's just a really interesting set of conditions. You've got like a couple of ally, neutral, Gallic tribes. You've got very obvious enemies, but the geography of the map and the terrain forces you in different directions. It's not so much, you know, I want to go for this city because they're my immediate enemy. There's a lot of, I need to get around this mountain range to have the strategic element of invading this tribe, you know, and allying with this one so I don't have multi-front wars going on. And yeah, there's a lot of that. I really like it. I think Rise of the Republic is very similar for Rome, but it's a lot more naval than it is compared to Caesar and Gaul land battles. So you have the option to, you know, you have a couple of immediate enemies, but you can definitely send out some navies to invade other areas of the map as well, which is quite cool. Right, so the Roman Navy is being a bit crappy over here. So we're just going to recruit a quick fleet and take them out. 140, 80. Yeah, let's go for this one.
Ready for orders. Docking. Recruiting more ships.
Yeah, we just want to destroy the Romans. I don't want to deal with public order. And we're going to start marching. I think we've got enough replenishment going now that we can march on Carthage. If they have a full stack coming on land anytime soon, we're in trouble. But I don't think they do. So let's take the element of chance and strike at Carthage while we can. Yeah, one turn. Okay, so yeah, we'll go on to Sicily. And yeah, I've totally trespassed on Syracuse, which is my bad. Oh well, whatever. What else is going on? What else is going on? So Asculum, it's the middle of winter, so we're going through some public order issues up here. That's fine. Public order is in the positive there. We've got that going on. I think we can continue. Not much left to do on this turn. What is Carthage gonna do though? Hey, Remba, what's up, man? Good to see you. Fuck, there's an army. You're kidding me. Ah. By the way, that Gladiator 2 trailer. Oh my god, that Gladiator 2 trailer. Gamer Total War, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm good, I'm good. How are you? That Gladiator 2 trailer was... yeah, very mixed feelings. I'm actually going to watch Gladiator again, I think, this Saturday. I haven't seen it in a few years. So, yeah, I'm going to watch Gladiator and get my nostalgia trip and then not think about Gladiator 2. It was such a bad trailer, dude. Like, the music aside, I don't know what Denzel Washington is doing there. Pedro Pascal like makes sense. He's a quite a good actor in my opinion. He's got a lot of variety. He can really do it, and he can play the part. You know, he looks it. He's a good actor. I don't remember the other actors' names, but they don't really stand out to me very much. It just looks very much like they're trying to do another Gladiator without making it its own thing. You know, it's a bit too much of a continuation of the story and using basically so many elements of the original. It doesn't stand very much on its own. Is my impression of it. Right, so let's just go over to this Roman fleet and end Rome once and for all. There it is. Q Trebellius. The final Roman force has been destroyed. At one point, you have the frame of the Arch of Constantine in 200 BCE. I did not see that. See ya, Gamer Total War. Thanks for stopping by. Wow, I did not see that. That is ridiculous. While we have this navy, I'm gonna start sending it east to see if we can meet some other factions out here we can get some trade agreements with as well. Herepna and the Seleucids, Cappadocia, Rhodes, people like that. So that's 18 units. They have elephants as well. Wow, they have a lot of cavalry. That's not going to be very good for them, though. Cavalry, we can deal with cavalry pretty easily in our army. The main problem really is going to be taking Panormos and then defending Panormos from this army. That's going to be the problem. So yeah. Let's go for it. I'm going to take Panormos. They've got hoplites, obviously, spearmen. They've got a navy as well. I am not going to go for auto-resolve. We're going to fight this out and minimize our casualties. I mean, with auto-resolve, it's 35%. And we are 3,100. So I think we can limit that to 10, 15%. And that's way better than 35. So we're going to assault Panormos. And hopefully, when we win, I think we'll probably sack it. Or loot it and leave it for the Carthaginian army there. I'm not gonna lie. I never even watched Napoleon, guys. Like, it looked like an okay movie from the trailers, but everyone that I talked to told me Napoleon was not worth paying the money for. So I never watched it. Cyber Hyper, welcome to the Twitch community, my man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I think the buffering over onto Twitch has been a lot better this stream. So, that's good. If you didn't know, guys, I'm on Twitch as well, so you can follow me there. Any and all support is much appreciated. Right, so, got some dry weather conditions. Let's get our armies into position here. We played this side last time. And I feel like I want to try and play this side this time a bit more. So we go down there with this force, and then we will also... Yeah, we'll attack them from this side as well. And then we've got our fast infantry, which we can kind of push on the right side. And our cavalry can kind of hang out. I'm not sure we're going to push them through just yet. The general can kind of stand there as well. All right. Let's get on with it, boys. All right, so it looks like the majority of the enemy is going to concentrate over here. This cav unit is trying to come out of the city, and we're going to just stop that with our spearmen.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yeah, we're going to push the pikes onto that left side.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Big hits on the enemy general here, Namsete. Yeah, they're not doing so hot. We're getting flanked on this side. So let's start moving the cav up. We'll get the elephants into the city. All right, the rest of the naval force is on the beach now as well, coming through.
Yours to command. At speed. Bronze shield pikes. Double time. Illyrians. Por comandando. Spear infantry ready. Forward!
Just gonna start getting the elephants into position as well.
Pikemen ready for orders. Advance at speed. Spears! Yours to command.
Our general is under attack.
General!
Enemy Royal Cavalry.
Palatine cavalry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General!
Go on, elephants, before they take formation. Oh my god. These elephants are just gonna wreck everything now. General's dead. It's all about morale, and these elephants, they are morale destroyers. Look at that. Look at that. That is insane.
Quickly now! Back forward! Engage! Back for honor!
Come on, elephants, keep pushing through. Don't stand still. Yeah, that's easy. All right, what do we think our casualties are? Should we take some guesses? Don't go to that movie. It's more trash ahistorical movie I've ever watched. Yeah. Yeah, I totally skipped it. Totally skipped it. All right, here we go. Hey, Aine, what's up, man? Here we go. Look at that. Holy shit. That is like 3% losses. Wow. That's crazy. I need to watch the miniseries, actually, Frackin' Gaius Baltar. I frackin' do. I know your feelings on Pharaoh, but are you looking forward to this update? Yes. A lot of people have been asking me that. Are you going to be playing the new update? Are you going to be making videos about it? So what I'm going to do, guys, you heard it first here. Basically, I'm going to be making a release review video. Hopefully, if CA want to give access to me, the Dynasties update. I've requested access, so we'll see what happens there. And then I'm going to live stream it. So I'm going to live stream the Dynasties version of the game on Friday. The game releases on Thursday. I'm going to release a review of what I think on Thursday. And then, yeah, I mean, whether I like it or not, I'm planning on live streaming Friday and the weekend. Just to show, you know, why I feel the way I do in the review. We can play through it. We can talk about what I like about it, what I don't, and I can just show you. So I think that's a really nice way to do it. I'll review the game as honestly as I can, and I always do. You know, a lot of people accuse people like me of being paid by companies like Creative Assembly to give reviews, and I totally kind of took a dump on Pharaoh when it first released. So yeah, I'm always really as honest as I can be in my reviews, and I hope that comes through. And yeah, so the game comes out Thursday, the 25th of July. I'll be reviewing it on that day, and then I'll be live streaming it the Friday, the day after, and then on the weekend. So yeah, it should be interesting. Hey Termy, good battle. Thank you. You and Summary are the best DEI players on YouTube. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't play DEI nearly as much as I used to. I used to make, oh man, I used to play DEI all the time. So this is really nice to come back to it, you know, and play again. And on normal, as you can see, DEI is a lot easier than people think it is. It's just, the problem is DEI is complex. So you need to understand how various elements work, and how to play it, you know? Once you've kind of really studied it and played it a few times, DEI can be quite easy. But for a newcomer, a beginner, it can be really difficult. I've been there. I mean, the first time I played DEI with Rome, I lost the first 3 or 4 campaigns. I just was not going anywhere, getting anywhere. So yeah, it can be quite difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to occupy the town. We're going to occupy the town. We're going to see what else they have in the sea. Looks like they have a navy there. Oh, it's a transport. And then they're going to come on land here and attack us. And I'm quite ready for that. I think we can defeat them pretty easily. I don't even need to raise any mercenaries. Yeah, I think that they're going to come on. We're going to take them out because they're going to have to attack Panormos. And we've got hoplites. We can defend that against 8 units of cavalry. So we're going to destroy them and then take Acragas and leave Pyrrhus here for the moment. I think we might switch him around. Get Telesforos maybe here in Panormos. Acragas, defend this area. Raise a navy because we're going to need a navy here as well. And then we'll use Pyrrhus to attack Macedonia. Although they've lost Larissa. So the Macedonians have lost to Athens in Larissa, which is interesting. Oh, that is quite interesting. I don't want to get really into a Roman-style campaign here and invade North Africa. It can get quite sloggy if you do that. I'd rather kind of consolidate and invade Greece, because I think that's a lot more interesting. So we can go through Larissa, Pella, Athens, and maybe we'll take on Sparta, King of Sparta, if you're still here. What do you think about that? We'll see. But yeah, so Panormos is ours. Let's leave everything as is for the moment. I don't think we need to do anything drastic there. Taurus +3 over in Apollonia now, and Roma's at -74, but +17 turn on turn, which is great. Asculum has the main settlement building upgraded, which is also great. So I think we'll go with the amphitheater in Rome. We'll keep driving public order up as much as we can. I think I'll leave this army in Rome for now. Okay, let's see what Carthage does, because this is going to be the real test. What is Carthage going to do next? Cultural conversion. Go for authority and upkeep for land units here. Is that it? Nope. Davos has some skills as well. Who is Davos? Oh, right. Oh, of course. I almost forgot our navy over here. So we can go with this one and Empire Maintenance. Yep. And then... Oh, okay, so it's still the same turn. That's fine. Okay, cool. So we'll get him over there in a bit, and we'll end the turn. Cool. CA doesn't pay for reviews, but they do kick people out of the partner program for being honest. Yeah, I mean... Listen, in marketing, you know, there's a very true and overused, but still true saying. Any press is good press. So even negative reviews like I did for Pharaoh led to more sales for them. Okay, maybe it drove people away, but it still led to more sales. So yeah, they can kick people out and they can try and control the narrative. But at the end of the day, doing that is going to hurt them more than actually helping them. Having power, a bit more power at least, over your influencers and when they get to release things and what they get to say is more beneficial than not, as we've seen many times in the past. So, yeah, and. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame CA for being a business and trying to, you know, bottleneck their creators and focus on Warhammer, which is basically what they've done. But yeah, we'll see what happens next with the historical side of things. I'm interested to see what happens. DEI puts me off because it looks hard and I'm not good at Total War even if I like it. Fair enough. I mean, DEI is not that hard. There are easier factions to start with. Epirus is a more difficult one, but an easy one, for example, in my opinion, is Sparta. I mean, Sparta is a very powerful roster. If you take Athens, Crete, and invade Anatolia against Seleucid and Eastern cavalry, you're going to be a powerhouse. So, and you're going to get better and better provinces because those are very rich. So, yeah. I said I would sack the settlement. I didn't. I changed my mind. My bad, Eduardo. My bad. Any thoughts on Pharaoh's new lethality mechanic? I need to try it. I need to try it to really have an opinion. I've heard things that aren't very positive about it. So, yeah. No opinions just yet. All right, to start in the capital. I don't remember which one to pick here. Just go with accuse of the public. I don't remember. Okay, this is interesting. So the army is probably over here. No, they're not. Unless they're like an ambush stance here, which they might be. They very well could be. We're not replenishing at the moment in the province, which is it's not really that big of a deal, but it would be nice to start replenishing. What else can we do here? No, here we go. We kind of want Artemis to get some more agricultural bonuses in the region. Artemis will give us 10% from livestock, which is quite nice. What is our cultural differences here? It's rising. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's give Artemis a try. See how it goes. We're going to get more livestock in this province anyway. So that will be nice. And then I think we should just move against Acragas. I'm curious to see where this army is, but I'm just going to pull the trigger. Okay, so they're not there. That's cool. Auto-resolve is saying 78. Never trust auto-resolve, people. Never trust auto-resolve. If you don't understand the supply system, then DEI can be annoying. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think the game shows that the devs are passionate, but they've been given a terrible framework to work in. Pharaoh, yeah, definitely. I feel that way as well. Sparta may not be the right choice because you got to use hoplites properly. True. Hoplites are easy though, I feel like. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe not. They are very slow and they can get flanked easily. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Will the update increase Pharaoh's player base long term? I don't know. I haven't played the update yet. So if I get access, I will let you know. A lot of the new features coming in the update are, for me, directly addressing two of the issues I had with it, which is it doesn't cover the full Bronze Age scope. It wasn't a full Bronze Age game. It was like half of one. So that's one area in which they're addressing, and I like what I see there. We're going to just mix things up a little bit and go this way. And the other area, of course, is they are trying to make a lot of changes to battles, which is nice. I mean, it just shows there is effort going into making battles a bit better. And that's good. I mean, they're doing the best they can with the resources that they have. That piques my interest. I'm more interested to find out how it's going to be. And I think that, you know, with the map expansion, with the addition of big cultures that were missing at launch, I do think it has the potential to bring a lot of people back who wrote it off because it wasn't the full Bronze Age game that they were promised. And that was basically my biggest gripe with it. The other problem, of course, is just core mechanics. I don't think Pharaoh, you know, being a branch off of Troy, really has good, fun core mechanics. I just don't think it does. So I'm hoping some of those core mechanics have changed a bit. The resource system and diplomacy, therefore, and the economy system is quite rudimentary, very basic, very easy to steamroll. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? A lot of the core mechanics have been so dumbed down over the years and from game to game that it's just not fun, really. It's a click. That's it.
At speed! Hoplites! Orders understood. Understood. Orders. Pikemen, form phalanx. At speed! At the double!
Pikemen ready for orders.
Hoplites, ready! Pike infantry, at the command.
Okay, I may have screwed that up a little bit on that left side.
17 cavalry! Fierce!
So we're going to send the elephants in now as well. Yeah, I definitely did. I completely screwed up that march there, which is not ideal.
Tarantine cavalry! Sarissa cavalry! Battle ready and eager! Hellenic royal cavalry!
Let's just take out this flank really quickly.
Pikes at the ready! One shield pikes!
Need to
Cavalry!
get the pressure off our guys here.
17 cavalry!
Yours to command.
Our general is under attack. Infantry ready. Hoplites! By your command. Ready and waiting. Hoplites!
Ready and waiting.
Pike infantry at your command. One shield pikes! Hoplites! Understood. Ready and waiting. Double time. Commander. Understood.
All right.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's get the elephants a little bit further around. I think the pikes, relieving the pressure on the pikes there was really, really important. Completely screwed up that approach. What are these guys? Let's just take them out. Medium phalanx. Let's charge again with our units over there. That should be the end of that.
Your orders. Spears! War elephants! The battle is turning in our favor.
We await your
Ready and
command.
waiting. Hoplites ready! Sarissa commander!
Shock cavalry ready.
Hellenic royal cavalry! One shield pikes! The men are wavering.
Try and relieve some of the pressure over on this flank. with the elephants.
Quickly now! Forward! Quickly now! Forward! Tarantine cavalry!
War elephants!
Riders!
Hellenic Royal Cavalry!
Tarantine cavalry!
War elephants!
All right, let's charge again, elephants.
War elephants!
Man, charging elephants never gets old, does it? It never gets old. Nice, another 5% casualty. That's not bad. Just looking at the chat now. But he's been making games for the lowest common denominator casual players since Warhammer 2 at least, which makes business sense short term. 100%. Yeah. You want to sell games, you need to market it to as many people as possible. That's like marketing 101, really. Which makes sense in terms of how CA marketing department has been leading a lot of these kind of decisions, right? Hey, Majai, what's up, man? Nice to see you here. How's it going? How's life? Is this experience possible in Pharaoh? A stable battle with a couple of solid lines and flanking maneuvers that matter going on, like how the battle there wasn't a big clump of... Yeah, in Pharaoh, no. Not that I found. I mean, you can form formations kind of easily, but they end up breaking up quite easily as well. And the nature of the style of warfare, but also just the size of the battle maps means it's just gonna be very blobby. Armies clashing rather than units clashing, you know? So yeah, I don't like it's my answer is no. In my experience, Pharaoh doesn't have that same kind of gameplay. It's very blobby. And Nick, I just want to address what you were saying. I totally agree. I think that what the Warhammer games did really was they were Warhammer games first, Total War games second, right? I'm guessing somebody somewhere in the CA leadership decided, what's our next project? You know, we saw that in Rome 2, in Attila, TOB. It was all about making a game for maximum sales rather than actually developing a nice, decently playing game. That's true to Total War. And Warhammer was like the next step. Okay, we've gone through this. What's our next Total War? You know, what are we going into next that maximizes sales? That grows a large audience. And that's Warhammer. You know, these games are not Total War games. They're Warhammer games. They're catered towards people who care about the characters, their personalities, their lore, stories, units, everything. And the strategy is secondary to that, the gameplay, in my opinion. And that's affected all the other areas of Total War as well. So you see the success of how marketable Warhammer is, how many people are buying sales there. It makes sense for a business to say, well, why don't we do this for the historical games that we've been making as well? Which is why they've been, and with less resource, which is why we had Troy, Pharaoh, and yeah, hopefully now with this backlash and how much Pharaoh was not a commercial success for them. There's a bit of a back foot. Right. This wasn't the right decision. We need to actually do it justice, maybe. You know, here's a bit more resource. Pharaoh team, can you complete it and gain some more players? Is the way I see it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Right, so with Akragas, I kind of want some more money, and I don't care as much in this province for public order. I know Carthage is right there. Enemy transports. If I had a navy right now, that army was dead, which is really a shame. This is why you need to start getting navies if you're going to be invading Sicily, because you can take a navy out just in sea. A big army, you know, that could absolutely wreck your plans in the mainland. If you have 10 units in a navy, you can take them out. So I could have done that, but I neglected, and I'm a poo head because of that. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Right, so we're going to just travel a little bit further north, meet a couple more of these factions over here, and then we're going to go round to the Seleucids, Egypt, and then get rid of him. That's the plan with that. Do we have an upgraded? We do. Panormos is an upgraded naval shipwright. So I think what we'll do... Maybe Taurus is also upgraded. What do we want to do here? Burgas has a harbor. Yeah, let's turn this into the industrialized farms. We'll get rid of you, and we will start repairing the main settlement building. This army doesn't need any more recruitment. I think we'll just leave it for now. What we'll do is start recruiting here. So Telesforos could do with a few more units. We've got the Campanioi, Campanian hoplites, which are quite nice. Not that much more expensive than the Epirus hoplites, but they have better melee defense, better attack, less armor, but bonus versus elephants, you know, those are good against Carthage as well. We'll have a couple of these, and then we'll recruit some more hoplites over here. Remember, population is also a mechanic, so just need to make sure we're not over-recruiting in Rome. Yeah, we do have the recruitment center here as well. So yeah, let's just get the Campanian hoplites. I'm pretty sure the recruitment for that is native. Yeah, Barbaroi. So we'll just get a couple of those. Polidates. Anything else we can recruit here that's kind of local? Get a couple of Taurini assault infantry, Ligurian men. That's kind of cool. They don't have great... it's not bad, I guess. Not as good as Therios swordsmen, though. Levies. Italian militia. No, we'll just do that and then move south and start recruiting down here as well.
How can I be of assistance?
Next.
Greetings, friend.
Got that trade agreement with the Illyrians, which is nice.
Greetings. Now speak plainly.
Darcy are at war with somebody,
Value honest in others.
but we can milk them a little bit for some trade.
The
This is fair to my
What else? We've got Knossos that we just met.
This embassy.
This
Oop.
option is used to ask a faction to abandon their...
Bugger off. So we'll get some money from Knossos.
I had hoped you thought better of us. A bribe. Gold is usually offered in payment of service.
Will they take a non-aggression as well? No, they won't. We've got Liguria up here, but...
gladly listen to
Oh,
your
look at that.
offers,
Okay, cool.
But do not wrap them in lies. The spirits know truth. I accept.
We got Pergamon that we met in the
Friendship to the
east.
scene and
Oh,
friendship
war
to
with the
come.
Seleucids. So the Seleucids are losing their
Let us
satrapies.
seek wisdom.
Get a bit of money out of them.
And give thanks to Dionysus.
Cool. All right. So we've got a bit more money now, which is nice. I like it. I'm going to stop building this building. Ah, screw it. No. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine. Let's see what else can we build here. An increase. This one, olive oil or commerce. I think we'll go for some more olive oil here. Do we want to increase to the next level of barracks? Yeah, why not? This could be our main recruitment center. And then we do need a navy. So I don't know where. Maybe I'll just start it here in Asculum or Taurus. Rally, Inspire Rally, Fire Commander traits, movement, land, upkeep for ships. Yeah, this could work. Hermogenes. Raise a fleet with you, and we're gonna go with ship health. So we want the Heptares, but ship speed is 5 with this one. Okay, we're gonna go with this one, the Tower Pentares, and that's really not a very good unit to recruit, but it's better than nothing. We'll get a couple of these. We'll move this navy south towards Panormos, and then hopefully we can take this army out. Unless they go on land. Very high likelihood that they're going to go on land. So we'll just see what happens. Okay, yeah, they're going to go straight for Panormos. And it's actually a navy. Interesting. I might actually be able to defend this. I don't know if I can, but oh god, these people have 360 men. I might be able to defend this. I don't know if I can, but I'll give it a try. They should never have abandoned 3K. Biggest mistakes ever. Yeah, but yeah, it definitely was a big mistake. I gotta go get ready for the day. Conquer Greece, Termi. Thanks, Nick. I will do. There's a mod being developed for Pharaoh which has actual Roman legions. Wow. Hey Termi, can you play Rome 1 sometime? Yeah, definitely. Why not? The original or the remastered? Yeah, I don't like Pharaoh's campaign either. Absolutely stacking. And it's really quite... Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about Pharaoh. I can complain all day, and it's not really fun. It's a bit foggy, which is crap. Yeah, I can definitely win this battle.
At your service.
Oh, I say that, but oh my god, there's so little to play around with here. Oh no, this is gonna be very difficult. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here.
By your command.
If I can just cover the left flank somehow, we might be able to. Alright, so the general has landed. We'll get him over here. In fact, actually, we'll get all of them over here for now. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. This is not going to be easy. Let's see what we can do. This is the DEI Impera mod. Indeed. Just looking at the chat on the Twitch side. Happened for a while. Hey, 7-layer drip, welcome. I'm playing DEI Imperator campaign. Nice. If you're watching on Twitch, welcome guys. Great to have you here. 7 people watching right now. That's so cool. Welcome. If you haven't said hello yet, say hello. I don't bite. Right, so we've got the enemy has landed on our shores. And they're starting to fire.
Missiles awaiting targets.
We're going to try and take out their melee infantry. They have heavy melee infantry, which is not fun.
At your service. Take aim. Ready for orders. Advance at speed.
The men are wavering.
Just going to try and draw these units away.
Double time. General. Archers. General. Fire.
Okay, they're not getting drawn away, which is crap. Let's see if we can get the mob to charge these guys.
Missile infantry. Quick march. Yours to command. Archers.
No, this is not going so good.
Understood.
So if we can get these archers to do some damage on the back line here.
Hoplites ready. At speed. Your orders. As you command. Archers.
Yeah, this is really not cool.
General.
Come on. Do some damage, guys. You're not killing anyone.
Flee the field of battle. This is a
Crap.
display.
We await your command.
I mean, I shouldn't really be that surprised. They have way more troops than I do.
We are losing ground. Our general is under attack.
Yeah. Just losing too many troops to their ranged
Flee the field of
units.
battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a
Now,
shameful display.
yeah, I didn't really kill any of them either. Terminator, what do you think about the rumored World War I Total War being developed right now? Hello, Civil War dude and Smog. What's up, guys? So, World War I. If you want my honest opinion, I think that on the one hand, Great War, the Western Front, showed that World War I on the battles could be really interesting. I think that trench warfare is really quite fun, and you can make it be dynamic. You know, it's very much having those defensive positions, having the technology to see further, visibility, artillery. Yeah, I think it's interesting from a battle perspective, definitely. Where I have my reservations is the campaign. I actually don't think World War I is going to be very suitable for the campaign. There aren't that many factions you would be able to play as, unless you like took the role of a specific army. But like being that granular, I think in the war is just going to kind of shoot itself in the foot. Yeah, I just don't see it working on the campaign. I mean, we're talking about a war that shifted in, you know, the front shifted by like a few hundred meters by the end of the war. This is a very, you know, people didn't win. Everybody lost, really, in World War I. And in Total War, you win, right? So how do you get that really to work in a World War I setting? I don't think it works. I don't think the campaign mechanics would be quite interesting. You could have a lot of really interesting stuff on technology trees, espionage, industrial development, naval warfare could be quite cool as well. The problem for me is just at its core, I don't think it would be a very good Total War game because you wouldn't be able to just go out there and conquest. Which, yeah, is what you do in Total War. You should be able to take any faction and have multiple avenues of expansion, of challenge, of I'm going to go there, I'm going to go there, I'm going to go there. You would not have that in a World War I game. In a World War II game, you might be able to, because that's much more of a global conflict. But again, I just don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be very good as a Total War, really. Either World War I or II. The other problem with World War II is while it may be more interesting on the campaign, multiple theaters, multiple major factions to take control of, more interesting technology development, the problem is battles, because on the battle side of things, World War II was close quarters combat. We're talking squads of infantry moving through a town, getting split up. The hierarchy of command is much, much smaller. And you don't have that major battle kind of feel of it. It would be much closer to Company of Heroes, I think, in World War II. And I love Company of Heroes, but that's just not the style of warfare that Total War is known for. Total War is you control thousands and thousands of men over a large battlefield. You use terrain to your advantage. Weather has a big, you know, like all of these things would, all of these things really come down to the scale of the battle, and you can't have that in a World War II game, really. Yeah, the numbers of it would just be too small. It would be way closer to probably something like the way Warhammer's done, you know, single entity units and skills and stat buffing having a much bigger role to play rather than sheer numbers of troops and the variety of different styles of warfare. You know, you compare Rome 2 to World War II, you're talking about elephants, pikemen, swordsmen, barbarians with axes, chariots in the east, Numidian cavalry. There's all sorts of different variety you can get into, weaknesses and strengths. In World War II, you don't have that. You would have the 5th Infantry Brigade, the 101st Paratroopers, the you know, this tank company, and it just wouldn't be the same. Everything would be very, very similar. So I was going to sack Panormos, and I didn't. And Carthage ended up doing that, which is fair enough.
We hunger for battle.
All right, so what are we going to do here? Oh, man, I hate war with Carthage. It's just, it's really interesting, but having Sicily, it's just, it's really difficult to deal with. What are we going to do? All right, let's start converting the population. We're going to stay in Sicily. We are going to... Okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. That was Alalia. Empty. I could try and take Corsica and Sardinia first. Let's just do a bit of recruitment here in Magna Graecia. Get some cavalry going here. 3. And then... we'll go for that, and then we'll go for maybe a couple more units of pikemen and some swordsmen for the flanks to run around, and then some ranged infantry as well. And what we'll do is we'll send this across to Eulalia with a navy to try and take Corrales and Eulalia. That way we're kind of cornering Carthage into their primary capital. And, yeah. And then decide what we want to do next. I think let's start going south over here. Meet Rhodes. We should hopefully meet Egypt as well. That would be nice. We've completed some research. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Land management. Cool. Which one was that? I think this is this one here. Wealth from agriculture, wealth from commerce. I think we want to go down this route and get some more battle speed and ram damage for our navy because we're dealing with Carthage. We really need to have a decently powerful navy to deal with them. Yeah, okay. We've got a couple more factions to meet here. And then we'll get rid of that. But while we've met them, let's see if Rhodes would like some trade.
I throw open the doors to you and bid you enjoy.
They would. Albeit
hoped you thought better of
by being a little difficult.
Your gold would be well spent by my people, but they would Your proposal has...
And then
You undoubtedly have much to say,
Egypt.
and I will listen for my master's. I must accept inglorious.
Nice.
Inglorious Pharaoh's name.
Okay, except in Pharaoh's name. I like it. I like it. Hold on. Let me just I'm gonna just finish this turn, guys, and then I'll look at the chat in a second. They've got 2 armies here, and they are 100% going to attack me. What do I want to do here? This is a dilemma, guys. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I should have sacked them from the beginning and looted them and all that jazz. Should have done that. I think I'm gonna retreat out of Sicily. We're gonna go back to Cosentia. We're gonna replenish. We're gonna get that second army going. We're gonna have a navy going, and then we're gonna come back at Carthage from this side. How much money were we making here? Nothing. So we can leave it. I'm not interested any longer in keeping Sicily, maintaining it. We've got the Shrine of Zeus being built up. Grain markets, some commerce. What else do we want here? We could go with the military wharf over in Asculum. That could be good. So I'm going to lose these 2. Apollonia is a harbor. Taurus is a fishery. So yeah, I think we want to probably get the military wharf. Get access to some better units there. Quick order, squalor. We'll leave that for now as well. Doing all the recruitment we can. Yes, we are. Right, we can continue. Epirus is hard for me. I can never figure them out. They're not that bad. You just need to, like, not make mistakes. Which I have been a little bit, to be honest. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Oh, I cannot be bothered. World War I Western Front, the PC 2 static, I agree. I don't really jam with the World War I Napoleon mod. I do. I think it's quite good. I do think it's quite good. Hopefully this rebel army takes back Panormos, because that would be quite funny to see. Honestly, what Company of Heroes 3 was trying to do with sort of the Total War campaign was a good direction to go. Definitely, it was interesting. You ever play games like Warno or Steel Division? I actually haven't played Warno, but I have played a little bit of Steel Division. Yep. Liberate one of their towns in North Africa. That's a decent idea. That's not a bad idea. Campaign mechanics are great, but battles are meh. What are you talking about, Smogogo? Right, so these navies are coming across now as well. I wonder if this rebel army will go after Panormos and take it. In fact, I wonder if I should go back and liberate Panormos. Because then I'll have an ally there, another army helping me. And Carthage is going to attack, but at least then I will have probably destroyed both of their armies. Yeah, maybe I'll think about that. Campaign mechanics are great, but battles are meh. Oh, I like the battles. Defensive alliance. Okay. You find the battles boring compared to Attila or Warhammer. I mean, that's fair enough. I like DEI. I think that the battles are slower. There are more roles for various units. It's difficult to control. You need to really tactically think about where your units are going to be. I think there's more. Yeah, it just makes it a little more interesting. But it is very slow. I think it's much slower. How are expectations on Pharaoh's new update? There's supposed to be a blog post that's releasing today. I wonder if that's already released. Let's have a quick look. Total War News. Yeah, so there's a blog post that's just released. And truth be told, guys, I'm going to make a video for tomorrow about it. So that's my plan. I'm going to read the blog post. I'm going to talk a little bit more about my thoughts on tomorrow's video about how it looks. Basically, yeah, what I think. Without trying to cast too much judgment, but we'll see. I mean, sometimes I'm not a massive fan, and rightly so. So we'll just see, basically. Let's get the money instead. It's winter. Excellent. It's not ideal, really. This rebel army is blocking my way to Panormos, which is a bit of a shame, but whatever. We're gonna come back towards Cosentia and start replenishing. In fact, maybe we'll do a bit of recruitment here ourselves with this army. Hoplites. What else? 1, 2, 3. Plus the general.
Are you ready to serve?
Get some more hoplites. Why not? Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's do 1, 2. Yeah, we do have more runners as well. Maybe some swords infantry would be nice that can flank around quickly. These guys are nice. Yeah, they're very nice, actually. They're a little bit too expensive, though. That's the only thing. Speed 3, 4, 3. You know what? It's fine. Let's get Pyrrhus back up here, and we'll continue the recruitment in this army instead. So we'll get 1, 2, 3 more hoplites here. And we'll get some ranged infantry as well. Nice, that's not bad. Yeah, I think we'll go for a couple of these archers. So, one more turn of recruitment, and then I think we're going to try and go against Eulalia. I don't think these guys are going to really be any good at ramming, but it's better than nothing, really. I'm going to wait for the military wharf to be built. So let's send this navy up here so we can supplement it. Epirus swordsmen are fantastic. Yo, Termi, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you guys? How are you, Leoric? So many whatever units. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. How many units do they have defending Eulalia? Not much. So we could actually send this army right after this recruitment cycle pretty quickly. Get across there. Yeah, that would be nice. Just, I'm losing like public order in Rome, which is not cool. Why is that? Cultural differences is the main culprit, it looks like. What I'm gonna do is I've got some children, that's good. Got children. Let's organize some games in Latium. 1,200. That's great. Banditry. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. All right. See what happens next. Are you fighting Carthage? I am. Damn it, I forgot about the Navy. My bad. I am indeed. It's not easy. And there they are. The armies have landed. Let's see. I've got Syracuse on my side as well. So if I can beat that first army going towards Cosentia. In fact, actually, I might just take both armies down towards Sicily and take them out. I'm thinking about it. It's always a little bit tricky with Carthage. Hello, Hetman. Believe it or not, Carthage kind of stumbled into the rough idea of a legionary before Rome did. Huh, interesting. Especially with the core professional units of African and Iberian soldiers in Hannibal's army. The armies of Carthage are no match for Epirus. No, they're not. No, they are not. Oh, apparently, WiseBot on Twitch banned someone in the chat. I had no idea. Something happened there. Hello, everyone on Twitch. 6 people. Thank you for joining. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you for following also.
Between
all right,
friends,
so
the gift of gold is often taken to be a sign of deep.
no, I'm not interested in paying money. Look at that. I love it. Syracuse on the front foot have taken Acragus. That's awesome. If Syracuse can just have Sicily, I would actually love that. I would genuinely love that. Masaesli has joined Carthage. That's fine. Our protection is expiring. Oracle at Delphi. Lots of wealth. Lots of public order. That's great. Let's see who else we meet here. Should be just one faction, I think. And then let's just get rid of you. It is the Seleucids. Would the Seleucids like to trade? They should be angry because I've got relations with Egypt. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's great. I love it. I love that Syracuse have attacked Carthage the way they have. That's really nice. So I could go on fortify stance here, and Carthage could come down and attack me. I really don't like the fortify stance, guys. Fortified encampments in Rome 2 are such a pain in the ass. Excuse my French, but they really are. I would much rather have a pitched battle than a fortified stance. So we're just gonna let them attack us. Hopefully they attack us. I don't want to have to deal with a Carthaginian army that comes back down and destroys Syracuse. That would be really unfun. While they're all distracted, though, and, Carthaginian armies attacking Syracuse, we're going to go ahead and take Eulalia and Corrales. So this army here, led by Telesforos, is going to go across the sea to Eulalia. Hopefully, yep, that's one turn right there. I might be able to actually just get into the water now. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be 2 turns to get there. I think that's fine. They're going to get a bit seasick, so hopefully we can yeah, just limit as much of that as possible. Going to get that public order, that research rate there, and then unit replenishment, upkeep, tax. We'll go for tax. Land recruitment cost. It's quite nice as well. Just go with research rate, I think. Yep. How long for that military war? 4 turns. Yeah, hopefully that Carthaginian army comes towards me and not Syracuse. There they are. They're raiding at the moment. And they have a full stack with elephants. This is going to be interesting. Sacred Band. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay, let's do this. Let's go back to Cassentia. I'm hoping these guys besiege Syracuse, because then I can come down and attack them while they're besieging. That could be fun. That could be a fun way to do it. Let's see what they do. Okay, so they retreated to Panormos. Let's see what Syracuse does.
Will you not give our people a little gold?
Military access. No, I'm good. See, but historically Epirus wasn't that big on pikemen. Yep, yep, yep. Nick, welcome back, man. You were wrong about your appointment. Fair enough, fair enough. No worries. So since you've been gone, we've retreated out of Sicily because 2 armies were coming at us, and I could probably destroy them, but you know, I didn't feel very confident about it. So we retreated out of Sicily. Our 2nd army up in Rome has now been recruited, and they're gonna go for Eulalia.
We would be forever in your debt if you ordered your worthy generals to act against these monsters.
So that's the plan. We're going to take Eulalia. We're going to move that army down to Corrales, so Carthage loses those kind of recruitment centers. We can kind of narrow the focus down to North Africa and then maybe move across. Obviously, the economy is being developed, so we can maybe start recruiting over in Greece as well, and basically starting or joining the war between Macedon and Athens, which could be quite fun.
My people are proud, as are yours, but pride does not stop a man having friends.
Getting some non-aggressions here and there from other factions we've met. Always a good idea in DEI. My cat Leia is staring out the window. What'd she see? Alright, so we've got some desertion. Pirates spotted in Asculum. That's never good. Never good. Alright, we've lost some units there, but not the end of the world. Can we... I guess not. This is going to be the only area we can go up to the city. Yep. It's going to have to be one more turn. Which is not the end of the world. This army's gone back to Panormos. I'm wondering if we should maybe take the fight to them, but also a little bit nervous. Let's get the rest of this replenishment done and finish off the recruitment, I think, in this army as well. Maybe some more cavalry could be good. I love Sarissa Lancers. Or, you know what? Who was saying this? Somebody was telling me the Epirus swordsmen are really good. Let's go for that. Darius swordsman. Yep. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for the swordsmen. They look like a fun bunch of lads. Want to get stuck into it. Built that recruitment center there. A lot of this is done as well, which is nice. So we'll just increase that livestock and the fishmonger to get some more food, but also just general food income in this province, which can be higher. We need to get that a bit higher, I think. Things are still growing. Plus 15 in Rome, which is pretty good. What are we doing here? -4 replenishments. Traveler's Lodge. I think we'll go for the grain market maybe and get some more wealth in this province as well. All right, and then we're going to leave it. We're not going to spend that much money. Let's see what they get up to. Carthaginians. Who is the king over there at this point? Gonatos? Yeah, must be. Ooh, they took back Acragas, the Carthaginians. The Syracusan army has been destroyed. It's going to be a tug of war. It always is. Sicily is always a tug of war. But if this army now tries to attack Syracuse, I don't think they're going to be able to take the city. I hope they don't, actually. I quite like Syracuse as a faction. If they did, I would probably liberate them. Is Epirus part of the Greek states? DLC. That is a good question, actually. I don't know if... Does anyone know the answer to that? Is Epirus part of the Greek DLC? I want to say no. I don't think it is, but I might be wrong. This damn pirate navy is raiding in my area, so even more public order penalties for Rome, which isn't great. I need that to go up, not down. So as soon as this military wharf has been built, we need to build that navy up. They are. Okay, cool. Damn. Yes, Epirus is part of the Greek states DLC. What a cop-out. I really hated when that happened, when Rome 2 came out and the Greek states were a separate DLC. That just shows you how CA operates as a business, you know? Rated settlement, yes, cool. Right, so we can assault Alalia now. Take this city. Definitely not going for an auto-resolve. That is not happening. It was Epirus, Sparta, and Athens. Ugh. What a shame. What a shame. I used to be like, earlier this year, I used to be like hot, you know, frustrated about where CA went wrong. But now I just look back and think it's a shame. And you know, you can't hold on to these feelings. It's bad for you. So it's better to just move on, accept that it's happened. It's a shame, whatever. Hopefully one day it changes, and if it doesn't, it's fine. We're just going to keep enjoying the content, the games that have been made, that we do enjoy, you know? And for me, you know, Rome 2, DEI is definitely one of them. Finally, a battle. Romulus Battles. Welcome, dude. Great to have you here. By the way, Magi of Fame was here earlier as well. Guys, if you don't follow them, Romulus Battles and Magi of Fame, they make great Total War content themselves. Romulus Battles, cinematic battles, obviously, in the name. And Magi does a lot of the kind of content I do as well. Mod spotlights. He plays lots of other games. Really, really nice content there. So, highly recommended. What are we going to do here? So, lots of choke points over on this side. There's this side. I played it last stream, and I don't enjoy it. I think what we're going to do is go with this side and use these smaller choke points, these two, with our hoplites. It should be quite fun. And our pikemen. We'll have a couple on reserve on either side as well. And then we've got these italic spear infantry, which we can throw around a little bit, you know. I think we'll keep one over here. Yeah, let's just see what they do. This is the only area you can go in from this side, so I'm, yeah, expecting not to be able to go in through that side. You know what? Let's just keep them here. Buffer. We'll just use the other entrances for cavalry, because that's really how it should be done. Yeah. Then we've got some ranged units, which... Little bird outside. Which should be used on the flanks, so we're gonna chuck them over here. Right, so, these guys, that's a large gap, actually, so we'll have 3 units here. On this side, and over here. I think we'll just stick to 2, so we'll have, yeah, 2 like that. These guys can come up on reserve. You can come up on reserve over here. And then you guys can hang back. And the ranged units can hang back as well. And we'll just see. We'll see how they react and respond. I think we'll take our cav back here and charge at them right off the bat. Take these 2 units out. So they're sending a light spear infantry unit out, which is totally fine.
General, advance at speed. Advance!
Our general is under attack.
That won't help you. All right, so they're all getting into position. A medium melee phalanx infantry for a general here. Gonna let these guys disembark before we do anything else. Just need to get the general out of the range of their fire.
Run quickly now. Heavy horse at your command.
Nicely done. And push these archers up a little bit. AI is doing all sorts of weird stuff, but that's okay. There they go. They're landing. Excellent. Gonna charge them. Pretty easy.
Advance at speed. Heights at the ready. Quick march.
Cities ready!
We await your command. Orders? Quick, march! General! General!
All right. I think everything is going pretty well. Didn't really have it any other way.
Italian spearmen!
Try and take this unit out.
Sarissa cavalry! Riders, advance!
The brave ready for orders!
Sarissa cavalry!
How are we doing over here? Losing a few units, but not too bad.
At your service.
Not too bad at all. These guys are losing morale. We can get our general up here now.
Yours to command!
Nice. Nicely done. And then we will, I think, charge at the general. He's pretty open. 4 units of cavalry on either side. These guys can hold out. They're getting good kills. Why not, right? Pretty standard, I think.
General! Advance at speed!
Sarissa cavalry!
Commander! Advance! Orders! At yours!
Advance at speed! By your command! Orders understood! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Sarissa cavalry! Ready! Forward!
Let's try and cycle charge again.
Ready for orders! Advance!
Nice. Good charges.
Quickly now! Engage!
Oh, they were still frontal facing.
Riders advance!
Oh, that's really annoying. Like the rest of the enemy troops are kind of coming forward here. Enemy general is dead. I was a little bit reckless. Just a little bit reckless. But it's not the end of the world. We're okay. We've got townsfolk over here we can take out. They're out of ammo. We need to relieve this front line here, so let's take them out.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Hellenic Royal Cavalry! Forward!
Sarissa cavalry! Engage!
Commander!
Yes, Commander!
Nice.
The brave, ready for
Yeah, I think that's it. Nice. I lost a little bit more than I thought I would, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Paradox campaign with depth and Total War real times battles is exactly what I wish Total War would be. Yeah. I do think that Paradox can be a little too deep in some of those mechanics, though. I mean, a lot of it does make sense, and over the years, Paradox mechanics have gotten more and more simple, and I think closer to how it could work in Total War if Total War mechanics were deeper. So 100%, I get what you mean. I think that I got a really nice, interesting email from one of my subscribers, a guy called Ismail Hosem, from Egypt and Cairo, and he asked me, what do you think of an idea where, for example, diplomacy, instead of on a faction-wide level, you know, one faction doing the diplomacy with another, you do it between characters. So you engage in diplomacy, and you send a specific character to deal with them, and yeah, depending on their loyalty, their aptitude, and the obviously counterparts stats, etc., you would get different outcomes and different diplomatic options, right? And it's almost like when you go into the government panel in Rome 2 and send someone to another faction to you know, engage in diplomacy. You know what I mean? There's an option there. Send them to this faction. It's almost like that, but just diplomacy in general, which I quite liked. Like if you send a character from Rome to Carthage and they're not well loved in Carthage very much, there's a chance he might get killed or the diplomacy might fail. But you know, there might be a different character within the government or in your family tree that actually does get along with some of those Carthaginian officials, and he might be able to sway them to do something differently. You know, it's a very interesting way of thinking diplomacy. And it goes with what you're saying. You know, you could have mechanics in Total War be a lot more deeper and interesting, engaging, innovative, and diplomacy, I think, is one of those, especially one of those mechanics that just haven't seen much innovation at all. So yeah, I've kind of come around in the conversation a little bit, but you get what I mean. What do we want to do here? Let's occupy the city. Nice. Decent, interesting buildings here. A shipwright as well. That could be interesting. I don't want a shipwright, though. I think, you know, this is very much an industrial settlement. So we're definitely missing a building here that we want. And let's turn this into a harbor. Yeah, that would be good. And we can just turn this province into a bit of a industrial province, I think. Right, we're recruiting as well, or replenishing, rather, which is good. Corrales has 17 units defending. So we should be able to beat them pretty easily. And then, yeah, Carthage in Sicily. They're quite badly damaged, but they are still a threat. Right, we're going back into Sicily. Ladies and gentlemen. We've replenished. And oh my god, I keep doing that. Keep pissing off the Syracusans with my military access stuff. There we go. Let's see if this army comes up. If they come up north and challenge me, they're dead. And if they do that, they don't have any more armies unless they bring one up from the west, which is definitely possible. We can take these two pretty easily, and then this army can circle south to Corrales, and we've got them cornered. That would be really nice. That would be very, very nice indeed. 12 -4 over in Rome. That's the problem, really. 2 turns until we get the military wharf. I'm not worried. We've got lots of money as well. We can just do another enact games, organize games in Latium. So I think we'll do that. And then we've only got 2 dignitaries right now, don't we? So we ideally want 3. So let's get... Oh, no. Oh, we're at a limit, of course. Okay, no worries. For next time. If you've never played it, Oriental Empires is phenomenal. Interesting. Okay. As is Hegemony 3. Nice. I'll check it out, definitely. Hey Terminator, what do you think about the new Star Wars Total War coming out? It's rumored, and I don't know, honestly. I think it's gonna be like what we were discussing earlier about Warhammer and how it's not quite Total War. It's really just a Warhammer game, right? Hey, muchas gracias on the Twitch. Just saying hello to you as well. Welcome. Honestly, I think these IP rumors like Star Wars, they're just it's not really going to be Total War, is it? It's really trying to access a new audience, sell loads of games, and from a business perspective, that's kind of what they're going for. So I don't really see it being very good from a Total War strategy perspective. But I'm interested. I mean, one of my all-time favorite games is Empire at War, Star Wars Empire at War. So I would love to see a Total War take on that formula. Just personally, I am one of those people in the Star Wars kind of audience target that would buy into a Star Wars Total War. I love the franchise, always have. So it'd be interesting. I mean, I love the old franchise. I'm not by any stretch of the measure. I'm not a big fan of Disney and what they're doing with Star Wars. I don't like their shows. I don't really like the latest games that have come out. I don't like. I played. I've totally forgotten the names of the games because I don't really enjoy them that much. What is it called? Star Wars. Oh, why is my memory so bad? You guys know the one I'm talking about in the chat. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I don't really like it. I don't like their games really either. So, yeah. The last greatest Star Wars game was it was 3 games. It was Star Wars Jedi Academy, which was the sequel to Jedi Outcast 2. It was KOTOR 1 and 2. Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor. Those are the ones I'm talking about. I don't really like them that much. I think the combat is great because they basically copy pasted the Dark Souls style of boss battles, which is fine, and it works really well in Star Wars, but I'm not that interested in the story. I didn't think the story was very good. I didn't think other mechanics around were that good either. I wasn't interested. Like if you compare that style of game, if you compare Jedi Fallen Order or Survivor with Horizon Zero Dawn and the sequel to that, that one is far superior in that genre of games. RPG, lots of interesting mechanics to engage with and have an impact on the way you play. And the story is fantastic. Fallen Order and Survivor, I just wasn't a massive fan of in that regard. It's okay. For me, it's like 60%. I played it once, I'll never play it again, you know? And Battlefront, I don't play anymore either. The originals are way better. But yeah, so I was saying, hold on. KOTOR 1 and 2, Jedi Academy, which is the sequel to Jedi Outcast 2, and the third greatest game since then, it's never been good, was Empire at War. Star Wars Empire at War. One of the greatest strategy games, in my opinion, that you can play. Especially with its mods. Its mods really make that game. Right. Should have gone for ship right there, but oh well. It's fine.
Commander. On the move. Faster, damn you all.
Just going to patrol stance there. For the public order. Yeah, look at that. All of that meant that we brought it down to 0. How crazy is that? Which is really good. So, cool. So that army is doing its job over there. Public order elsewhere is not bad either. We have loads of money, just waiting for that navy to get the military wharf. And then Akragas has been liberated. Syracuse is in a happy place. Hopefully these guys take Panormos as well, which would be really, really good. Which kind of means I'm gonna send... I can't believe I'm doing this. You know what? We're going to loot Panormos, and then we're gonna head east and go to war with Macedon. That's the plan here. I'm not interested in playing this battle again, so we're just gonna take the easiest option here. We are going to loot the city. And then I might actually liberate it the next turn.
We hunger for battle.
Because we all know it's going to obviously go into the negative, and I'm not interested in having a presence in Sicily all that much. As long as Carthage can just be kept at bay, I'm happy, basically. Morale for all units. We'll go for movement speed. And I think we'll go for infantry units as well there. Cool. And then we've got this one here, the Iron Mine, which we want. And I think I might actually recruit a champion here as well. Oh, actually, we can do dignitaries. Nice. So yeah, we'll do the champion. To help with the upkeep.
A new agent.
And then we'll get a dignitary here in Magna Graecia. Tax rate. Land of crew and tax rate, construction costs. That's pretty nice. Buildings are being built. Cool. I guess I could keep Panormos. Not really all that interested.
There is more I could do.
Have I... Oh, one more turn. That's right. Okay. Sapo has skills. We'll do this. We'll do public order. And then we're going to go down the agricultural line. I don't like playing the meaningless numbers game that Horizon and God of War has. I much prefer the skill-based RPG that Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor has. Yeah, it's to each their own, really. They're different styles of RPG and combat. Like, I found that the Jedi Fallen Order Survivor series doesn't have a lot of variation for how to fight. Whereas the Horizon Zero Dawn games do, for example. I think there are lots of interesting ways to engage with different enemies. Yeah, this is an endless debate, I think, that you can have. Yeah. It's an interesting one. I'm new on Twitch, but following you on YouTube for quite a while. Muchas gracias. Thank you. I heard something like Empire 2, Total War maybe in the making. Or Empire at War 2. Really? That would be interesting. A military alliance. Sure, okay. Having Syracuse as an ally would be good. Means grinding for marginally better gear. Like, oh, here's a new bow that does 6% crit damage instead of 5. Yeah, I mean, I gloss over that, guys, Baltar. I look more towards, you know, there's this new weapon that was unlocked rather than a new bow. Do you know what I mean? Like the slingshot or various different types of bomb throwers and the spears and stuff like that. Like I like that there's a bit of a progression and a variety in how you can take down a monster. Yeah, but yeah, I get your point of view as well, definitely. All right, so you are getting deployed, and then really want to go for Corrales, but we are starting to replenish, which is good. We are replenishing. We can take this tax off the province. Panormos. What we'll do is we'll start recruitment in this navy here for some better, much better ships. Let's see here, ship health 840. We'll have a couple of these, and we'll add a couple of these, and then some of the cheaper units there. Now, besieging a city as Epirus is going to be difficult because hoplites do not perform on city walls. So, yeah, that's the only difficult bit about this. Akragos is here. We haven't really engaged them. I'm going to ask them to join against Carthage, and we're going to demand some money.
I must accept, although my honor cries out against it. Your words have much.
I'm hoping what they do is go and take Panormos if Carthage come back here. Because I'm really not interested in having Sicily. So Pyrrhus is going to come back towards Taurus. In a few turns, we're going to go across Apollonia. And then I really do want to take Pella. So I think we're going to go up from Apollonia and try and besiege Pella. Pella is under siege. So I'm guessing it's Athens, in which case we might have to go to war with Athens here. We've got a trade agreement with them. So yeah, I might have to think about that a little bit here. Cool. How much public order is this giving me? +4. Okay. Could recruit some elephants. That's not a bad idea. That could be really good for the siege as well. Interesting. Okay, let's just do a little more replenishment and then we'll see. Barbara. There you are. Go with public order here. Let's go economist. And then what is the primary source of income here? So we've got subsistence. and subsistence. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go with agriculture, commercial stimulation. I guess we'll go with agriculture then. And then we've got another one that has the servants of Charon. There we go. Maybe we'll go empire maintenance and research. Is there a research option here? Health, agriculture, wealth. Agriculture could be actually good. Building costs, wealth from agriculture, wealth from industry, civic research. Yeah. Go for the research then with him. All right. All right, guys. So it's been just over 3 hours again. And this is roughly when I was planning on ending the stream. I think that's what we're going to do today. I know it's been a little bit of back and forth, trying to step into Sicily, going back, getting to Sardinia a little bit. It's been kind of a slow, I think, campaign episode here. But I think we're going to end it here and call it. Yeah. So thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. We've made some progress. The next live stream will be this weekend, and we're going to try and top this campaign off because I'm doing basically a campaign per week. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. We managed to destroy Rome with Epirus. That's a pretty big kind of achievement here. But hopefully in the next episode, we're going to try and take Corellis and then focus our efforts into Greece. I want to take Pella, Larissa, and Athens. That would be a really nice way to kind of finish off this campaign over the weekend. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for being here on the Twitch and on the YouTube. You know, seriously, it's all very appreciated. And I'll see you this weekend for the next part of this campaign. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you later.